What is up, everyone? Conixis here, and welcome back to Shining Song, Starnova. And as you remember last time, we made the fateful decision of who shall be our center. And our wheel told us it was gonna be Julie. The powers in me somehow knew it, and it happened. It's Julie. From the minute I seen Julie, the minute she was doing her late night things, the minute she played the producer, I was like, this woman is going to be the person I choose first, isn't she? And yep, somehow it happened. Congratulations, Julie. You somehow made the cut. I don't know. I mean, it's not like I don't like Julie, but it's like the fact that I felt it in my soul that I knew she was going to be the first person scares me. Like, god damn it. And what scares me even more is that Sasame's route is locked until you finish the other girls. What if all the girls have horrible routes and Sasame's the only one with a good route? And this is to teach you, you have to work to get the good ending. I don't know, man, but hey, we'll see how this goes. Like, I don't know. I'm scared, but hey, the next morning we gathered under the staff tent at the beach. Good morning, everyone. The time to shoot our PVs finally come. This will be the first PV to debut the new center of Starnova. But before I announce the decision, I want to make some short remarks. First, Maria, you served well as the team's general manager so far. No matter what happens, you'll always be the captain of Starnova. Please continue to look after your Kohai. Alright, leave it to me. Regardless of who the center is, a small unit like Starnova will still counts on each other and every one of you. Remember, the center is not the only girl of the unit who must shine. Each of you are blossoming new stars. Please work together as one to bring Starnova to our bright, destined stage. Understood. Oh boy, without further ado, the center of Starnova will henceforth be Julie. You picked me. Congratulations. Well, I guess it can't be helped, but this is only the first round, you hear? Next time I'll be the center for sure. Actually, can we get the wheel back up? We'll make the decision right now, Aki. Who's going to be the next center already before it's even begun? Oh boy, let's see. I swear to God, Wheel. I swear to God. I swear. This fucking game is. Just show the fucking screenshot me! Okay, the next center is Aki! Okay, the game wants to call the shots, and fine! The game wants to call the shots, go ahead! I'm not playing the game's playing itself, okay? Okay! Yep. Totally. Yep. Okay then. Whew. I don't know what to say. Aki, you scare me in more ways than one. But the fact that you called that scares me. Man, I thought it would be something like that. It's only to be expected, huh? Figures. As expected, it's gotta be Julie. Congratulations. I shall work hard to be the contender for the next time. Sorry, well, no, actually, next time. We got Aki in line. Now who's next? I swear to God, Wheel. No, it was okay. So, Aki's the only one who can predict the future. According to the wheel, the one after Aki would apparently be Nemo. So, okay. If I got it twice, I was gonna quit and go back to bed. I've been up for 4 hours recording this, because this is just so goddamn entertaining. I got, like, a good amount of time before I have to head to work, so today's just recording session, I guess. Now let's work hard to make this PV a huge success. Understood. Oh boy, this is... Oh, fucking hell. The girls spoke amongst themselves as the staff finished setting up for the filming equipment.
Phew, I'm glad the center selection's behind us now.
I'm still scared, Sasami. Why are you locked behind the other girls? Why? That scares me, Sasami. Why are you locked behind the other girls? What is gonna happen in their routes? Why do they need to be done before I can do yours? That scares me. I don't know why, but it scares me. Who knows what's waiting now? I thought it was just gonna be, oh, you pick a route you can save here and then come back next time to shoot. But no, you have to do this. You have to go down each route. You have to if you want Sasami. If you truly want Sasami, you have to do every single damn route. And I mean, I guess one could put on skip all and just do that if they just really only wanted Sasami, but your boy ain't like that. We going through this 100% from the beginning, and now we have even more greater incentive because the grandest prize is waiting at the end. Sasami's route. Now let's fucking get it. Anyways, the anxiety of
not knowing who was going to be picked really got to my nerves.
I guess so.
To think we once fought over who's going to be the center. No matter what happens from now, let's all think of each other as teammates rather than rivals.
Satsu-chan's got the idea. Even though the center battle's over, we still got a long road ahead of us. We need to all work together as a team rather than tear each other down. We're really going to become top idols.
What a change to think this woman was nothing more than a jaded alcoholic just a few months back.
Oh, I heard that shit, Loli.
We've all worked so hard to overcome our problems the past few months. Isn't it great that Maria is now responsible team captain? She certainly has changed a lot. I remember the days when she would always report to work hungover, like yesterday. She'd change smoke between practice sessions and then start huffing and puffing as soon as we start dancing.
Hey, shut up, you brat. Seriously. Is that any way to treat your captain?
Alright, One-sama. One-sama certainly has turned over a new leaf, huh? I feel like I can really rely on One-sama from now on.
Oh, God.
One-sama, take care, Natan too.
Moo! You guys suck! Never mind, I was a moron to think we could ever be anything but rivals. The girls laughed amongst themselves as Maria messed up her hair in frustration.
Well, this is just the way Starnova is. If we're not strong enough to be able to voice our honest opinions, we would never become the greatest idol group.
Seriously, I can't believe I'm gonna be stuck being your captain. This is the worst. I returned to the girls after speaking to the staff. Alright, we're ready to shoot now. But yeah, I do hope this doesn't become copy-paste story, and a lot of the things are the same. Like, main events is fine, but, like, the interactions in between main events need to be different. Please, game, I'm hoping. Alright, we're ready to shoot now, because it's like, all I'm getting flashbacks is to, like, stuff like, whatchamacallit, like, Sunrider Liberation Day's return thing. Like, most of the in-betweens were the same, except for, like, few cuts out here and there, you know? And then, like, in Sunrider Academy, like, Sunrider Academy had the right idea, but it was just so long before anything happened. It'd be, like, weeks before you get a scene, and the scene would be, like, 2 sentences long, and then you go another 5 weeks. It's like, oh, boy. Sunrider was dark days. The Academy was dark days, man. You know how much footage was just cut in order to get actual reading out of it. Like, Jesus, man. Like, I hope it's something akin to that, where, like, the main events will happen around, like, the characters' story events, because it's like, if it's just copy-paste, it's just gonna be, oh boy. Anyways, so for the first scene, you girls will be in the water playing with a beach ball. The camera will come in close to catch both underwater and regular shots, but just act like you're having a fun day at the beach, alright? Understood. That's a nice picture, look at that. It's all the girls. Sasami, why are you not able to be picked? The fact your route is locked scares me. It's not like anyone else, it's just your route that's locked, which terrifies me. Whenever something's locked, that means it usually means, like, you know, you have to do some really special shit to get it. And that just scares me of why all the others have to come before her. What is the importance? Anyways, the girls ran into the waters and laughed amongst themselves as they started to pass the beach ball around. If it weren't for the crew buzzing around them, they would have looked identical to a group of friends out for a fun day at the beach. They were the Starnova girls of today. Once upon a time, they were 7 broken, flawed stars with no-name talent at a no-name talent agency. They had no skills, no hope, and no motivation. However, they still decided to band together for one final shot at stardom. Despite their problems, they slowly formed bonds of friendship with their fellow unit members. Despite their previous failures, they practiced hard every day to arise to the shining stage to their dreams. Thanks to their hard work, the disappointing gray days gradually began to fade away. They somehow scraped together their first live, and from there, they slowly built up their popularity. And before they knew it, they were suddenly popular enough to have die-hard fans show up at every one of their events. They participated in the Idol Grand Prix and got lucky enough to even share the stage with the greatest idol group in the country. Now here they were, about to debut under a major record label with their first highest budget PV. Though, through their combined determination, these dying stars reignited their career in a brilliant flash of light. And yet, oh, Sasami.
And yet, our story was far from over. Back then, we had no idea the perils we would face as idols. We were but small timers who eagerly sought to become the next big thing, blissfully oblivious as the sorrows of which fame would bring us. One day we would reach the shining stage we all had dreamed upon standing. However, what we would find there was not happiness, but unfathomable darkness. This is the story of the shining song of Starnova, the story of our time as the top idols of the entertainment industry.
Now I'm really scared. What do you mean, darkness? Hold on, Sasami. What do you mean? I'm scared. Oh no, not my girls. Don't hurt my girls. Oh, now I'm scared. I thought her storytelling was over, but no, she's still telling the story. God damn it. What happens in the future? Oh, God, Sasami, why? The day of the release of our CD, girls exploded into the office first thing in the morning and marched toward me with insanity in their eyes.
Oh, dude, sir, what is the meaning of this?
What?
You, what have you done?
Oh boy.
Oh, Dark One, why thou, you test this one so...
Oh God! Oh God,
You better take responsibility for this!
I turned around on my office chair to face them, my hands swelled together under my chin. Everyone, we did it. I rose from my seat and hailed to the heavens, my arms outstretched on high.
Yeah!
Starnova's first single CD, solo music debuts atop of Holocorn charts. Oh. PV gains over 1 million views within a week. All DVDs sold out in 3 days. Damn. Net sales 80 million yen and rising. Damn! What was with the reactions though? Yahoo! Oh God. Chapter 2's done. Julie. Chapter Scandal. I don't like that. I already knew Julie would probably have some fuck shit in her... Oh, boy. Scandal, huh? I had a feeling that's where her route would go, and I was right. So, at the end of each thing... Wait a minute. Chapter. So does it... I think I hit my mic, but I'm thinking here. Is each girl a chapter, or is it a route and dating and ending? Because it says good end on an achievement event, so boopy poppy poop. I don't know. Anyways, I sat in the office, feeling like it was at the top of the world. The past couple days have been incredible. Thanks to the explosive popularity of our debut with solo music, Starnova had become a major idol brand overnight. Even though I kept saying that I wanted Starnova to become the greatest idol group in the nation, not even I could have foreseen success on this scale. Our Chipper follower account was now counted in the thousands, while our PV nearly had 1 million views by now. And, of course, Starnova was literally printing money for our shining productions. That wasn't to say I was personally rich or anything. Not yet. But considering that we had always eked out a living in the past year on pennies, actually having company reserves felt from moving a chain collar from my neck. No doubt the money will serve us well in the coming months as we work to cement our meteoric rise. Many upstart idols units crashed and burned as quickly as they rose because they couldn't handle the pressure of fame and sudden wealth. As everyone producer, they couldn't let Starnova meet such a fate. Not when this was our big opportunity to make a mark on this industry. Well, Julie apparently got a scandal, so that's the chapter. Having finally convinced myself that all this is real and not merely a happy dream, a millisecond away from being scattered by the shrill ring of my alarm clock, I sat in front of my computer with an enormous grin on my face. Gross. P-Gun's really on his own stink, eh? High on his own stink, eh? Unbelievable. We better be careful of this guy from now. I've seen that face on a man before. As soon as they realize that they can monetize you, their personalities completely change. It'll only be a matter of time before we start saying that we're all replaceable, so we better do this or that, or else it'll be the end of our careers.
No way, Producer-san isn't like that.
Oi, you guys, I can't believe you. I finally made you guys popular, and you're treating, your producer like this? Well? Don't mind P-Kun, One-sama's just in her flashback mode. Anywho, I'm just saying, things sure have gotten pretty lively around these parts lately. Seems like just yesterday when Natan was auditioning herself here for P-Kun, but now things sure have gotten themselves into a big ruckus, huh? The girls murmured in agreement.
Our popularity's really gone up.
The stakes certainly have increased as well. It feels like we finally become big idols. Don't get your hopes up. Honestly, this is where all the trouble begins. You guys. We were interrupted by a familiar voice. Aki turned around, her knees on the sofa, and poked her head above the backrest. What? Of course we become big idols. This is what we set out to become from the very beginning, isn't it? Seriously, I can't believe you ladies all shaking in your boots just because we got our first big break. Honestly, this isn't even a big league yet. Quasar has millions of followers on Chipper, and each of their PVs have over 100 million views, you know. Compared to that, we're just barely on the map, so we gotta use this chance to improve. This isn't the time to be standing here worried. The girls exchange looks. I mean, she's right.
Indeed, this is our big chance now. Aki-chan's right.
That's my phone. I'll be back. I've returned.
Aki-chan's right. Let's try our best, everyone.
Yahoo! Well, the shit lily's got a point for once. Hey, we all signed up to become big idols, didn't we? And this is our big break. Chances like this are 1 in a million, you know. For now, let's just do our best to impress our fans. Make Fukuzawa-san rain from the sky. Oh, God. Banzai! Despite their enthusiasm, the younger members, Maria stood with her arms crossed. Whatever. I do have good news for everyone, though. Due to Starnova's increased popularity, a lot of jobs have come through for each of you from now on. Clients ranging from massive organizations to local boutiques will be relying on you to perform for your work diligently. This does mean that, though that joint practices are going to become harder to schedule since most of you will be out of the office from now. Well, I'm not particularly concerned, since all of you have worked hard the past year to make our dance and song routines second nature, but let's make the most of what little time we have left outside of the job to ensure that Starnova live performances still continue to meet fans' expectations. With that said, here's each of your schedules for the coming week ahead. Today will be the last time you guys have joint practice in a while. Be sure to make the most of it. Of course, Maria will still serve as the leader during practice, but with Julie as our new center, be sure to get familiar with our new dance formation. That's all for now.
Okay.
Oh boy.
It's the first time we've had a practice with our new formation, isn't it? Who would have imagined our Julie-chan would have been selected as the center? Will we be alright? Idol dance sequence do require bounce. Hardly any meat on her bones. Gotta chow down on some more protein, that's what. Oh. I'm not worried at all. After all, it's only a matter of time until Julie screws up and gets caught in a sex scandal. Then she'll be fired, and then it will be I, this Kashiwagi Aki, who will be selected. Would you ever shut it, you shit fake loli? I told you all that I'm gonna become the center. After all, Producer Son and I have already been on a date in Kabukicho. It was such a passionate night where he poured his heart out to me, this fresh-faced maiden. What part of you is fresh-faced maiden? Oh, I don't say things that people will misconstrue. Besides, it was just a work-related function. Anyways, that's literally ancient history by now. Even though Julie's our center, I'm still everyone's producer. Darling, there's no need to be modest in front of the others. Julie rushed over to my side and faced the others with confident sneer. Face the music, girls. There's no way your stubby Japanese bodies can measure up to mine. Stubby? Are you have you seen Nemu? Have you seen Mika's ass? What do you mean stubby? Shamika might be short, but she packing the thick. I'm big. Nemu's the tallest out of everyone, for one, and she's thick. Don't get me wrong, Julie. You look good, but Nemu's got you beat in the booba-da-boos in the booty department, I'm pretty sure. Anyways, face the music, girls. There's no way your stubby Japanese bodies can measure up to mine. Producer Son's already fallen head over heels for me, so you better get used to the sight of my skinny ass, cause that's where you'll be dancing from now. Okay. So the top bitch was the final boss all along. Oh God, you done fucked up. I expected more from you, Black Knight. Oh, I'm sorry, Mika. I don't want to disappoint you. The wheel decided, and the wheel chose her. What the hell? I raised my palms and did my best to defuse the situation. Julie's just playing with you guys. Besides, just last week, she called me a future balding salaryman. I can definitely say there's no love between us. But I wouldn't be surprised at all if I walked into this office and found her kneeling under your desk, sucking your Maria, what are you saying? I'm just saying. I hope you haven't been drinking before coming to work again. Of course not. This isn't some kind of idol-themed porn game.
Or is it?
Of course something like that wouldn't happen in real life.
Or would it?
Despite my words, Julie stroked the flames of the other girl's jealousy further by wrapping her arms around my neck. Darling. 5 pairs of eyes, excluding Sasame's, bored into me like I had just betrayed them. Sasame's looking at me with disappointment. That's the face of disappointment. God damn it. Excluding Sasame, though. I should have known things would have turned out this way. And then, it's the top bitch who always wins, huh?
Anyways, it's time to practice. Like Producer Son said, we have to make the most out of our time now. Come on, everyone.
Whatever, let's move out, ladies. Let's practice, let's practice.
We can continue this later, darling.
You. With that, the girls filed out of the office. Julie gave one last mischievous wink before closing the door behind her. I shook my head and returned to work. It was obvious that Julie was just toying around with me. She's like this with every other guy she's ever dealt with before. Sure, she could say all those nice things about me and make me feel special, but in the end, I knew she was just acting like that for money and laughs. I couldn't let myself be caught in her games. Night fell after a fruitful day of practice. The sun's gone, from the looks of it.
The sun's starting to set really early, huh?
It's a little worrisome, isn't it? What if some creeper tries to stalk us on our way home?
Could something like that happen?
I've heard of some idols being stalked by their fans lately.
No way. Something like that wouldn't happen. I'm sure the rumors have just been exaggerated.
No, seriously, you never know. The business encourages fans to obsess over us. It's only a matter of time until some weirdo takes things too far. Yeah, she's absolutely right. Nemu, what are you laughing about? Stop! No! I should have expected that, but the noise was so loud! God damn it!
Perhaps I should consider upgrading Gunter-kun, just in case. Anyways, I'm sure as long as we maintain a professional relationship with our fans and stick with well-lit paths home, everything will be okay.
Yeah, but things aren't that simple, you know. We've already done all sorts of crazy things to reach this point, so it'd be natural that we'd already attract the attention of those type of people. Not that I'm scared, though. Dealing with people, problem fans is just part of the job.
Well, I guess the shitloader's got a point. Besides, I already got plenty of that from just regular people. Just the other day, a bunch of guys were trying to ask me out on my way back from work. It was a big hassle, you know. Do any of you deal with that?
None!
I can't say I've ever had that kind of trouble. This one walks straight home from work anyways. I can't say I've ever dealt with men of that nature.
It's really 'cause Julie is a top bitch, eh?
Shut it, you bumpkin! Maria, you've dealt with it too, haven't you?
Well, from time to time.
Whatever. Maybe this just means that guys can't resist the sight of me.
Really tooting your own horn here, aren't you?
Now, Julie-chan's the center of Starnova after all. She certainly does have a great look.
I guess it is gonna be different outlooks because, like, this is all really centered around Julie conversation. So this might. I don't know. I hope. We'll see.
I suppose.
Whatever. I'm headed out. I've got a long day of work tomorrow.
We all do, don't we? Let's rest up and do our best tomorrow.
With that, the girls grabbed their belongings and left the office. Sasami happened to see Maria walking ahead of her own the way home and caught up with her.
Looks like we headed the same way. Taking a detour?
Yeah, I've got to stock up on some groceries, so I'm headed to the market.
Now that you mention it, I should get some things too.
Really? I thought you were living with your parents.
Maria, you know I've been trying to move out for the past 2 years. I finally managed to get my own flat last month, you know.
That's so. I hope the bachelorette life is treating you alright.
Well, not that I'm particularly worried you'll lose...
Oh no, it's Maria. Well, not that I'm particularly worried you'll lose control and go totally wild now that you're living on your own. You're not Julie, after all.
Maria, are you still mad at Julie?
Seriously, getting so stuck up just because the unit happened to get popular right after she became the center. That was just unlucky now.
You know what they say about her.
You know what they say about her kind, you know? They just can't read the damned air. Now I bet she's gonna spin her spiderwebs all around that cherry boy producer and suck him into doing who knows what. Will things really be alright at this rate? There's rules that we idols must follow, you know. Rules. Just thinking about all the things that can happen make me want to drink. I'm gonna turn gray permanently at this rate.
Maria really does care about the unit, doesn't she?
What do you mean?
You're worried for Julie and everyone else on the unit, aren't you?
Well, I am the general manager and all. I just hope this works out. This is my last chance, you know. It could be everyone's last chance. Now that Starnova's become something, we can't afford to make any mistakes.
That's true, isn't it? But I'm sure Julie cares about Starnova too, just as much as the rest of us. After all, she's the center of the unit.
I hope that's the case, but you know, Ria looked up into the night sky. I really wonder. I wonder too. I'm scared. But I'm always scared, so that's no surprise. Well, what's gonna happen? Julie, what are you gonna do to fuck this up? That is the main question. Innovation was always a tricky business. After all, there wasn't anything people hated more than change. The purpose of the entertainment business was to provide an escape for various bubbling anxieties of the masses, and there was nothing which agitated the innards of men more than the fear of that which is not unfold. Yeah! The fear of that which is not unfolded! Yeah! Uncertainty was certainly a terrifying thing! Yes, it is! And yet it came part and parcel with the human experience. We had no idea whether our lives would turn out successful or meaningful. Indeed, the older we became, the more we realized we were still like toddlers crawling along the black road. Our destination, or even heading unknown. The people of this island country harbored particular discomfort from the novel. Indeed, for many centuries, the grand old nation of Nippon closed its doors to all but Dutch, safely warm under the familiar comforter of our old ways. But on the opposite side of the coin, the people wanted, they longed for stimulation, the familiar, while safe and reliable was overwhelmingly boring. Indeed, when Commodore Perry arrived with his black iron ships and roused us from our long hikimori slumber, our countrymen ate up the new and exciting ways of the white man with the wild abandon. What is this turning into? Out with the old and in with the new. What is this? What? That of course did not mean the excitement of the white man were accepted without bloodshed. What am I reading? History proven that quite a few innocent skulls had to be cracked on the path to progress. Of course, introducing the new back then was even more likely to lead to bodily harm compared to modern society. The point was that timed well and wrapped in the right PR, selling the new could lead to a mountain of fortune, greater than anyone could imagine. But handled poorly, let's just say that, throughout history, more than a fair share of men and women have been put to the stake for merely being ahead of their generation. I'm about to say, like, wait a minute. I was getting so confused reading this shit, like all that crap, and then see Julie laughing. It's like, wait, hold on. My brain hasn't caught up yet. What was this explanation? I understand what he's saying, that the new isn't accepted as easily because, you know, people don't like change that much, especially back then. If you were ahead of your time, you'd be fucking lynched because they'd be like, witch or some shit. Like, you know, like, I don't know. My vision unexpectedly went black as I felt a girl's hands in front of my eyes. You got a pretty dumb look on your face. like you're deep in thought or something. He was. Like, Jesus. Could it be you were thinking of me? I took Julie's hands off my face and turned around to face her. Hey, I'll have you know that I wasn't goofing off. I was busy strategizing our next move. Uh-huh. So, what are we gonna be doing next after this? That's what I'm trying to figure out myself. I crossed my arms in contemplation. Nowadays, it's become more commonplace to see idols who aren't fully Japanese. However, they've generally been treated as kind of a sideshow. Especially since you're not that smart, Julie. You're a curiosity to draw on views, as it were, but never the main course. I've never heard of a non-Japanese girl serving as the poster girl of a unit of Japanese idols. You could say it could be Starnova's selling point, something which makes us different from the thousands of other idol units trying to strike it big. So it's your job to think of stuff like that. Well, of course. I'm the producer of this unit, you know. I think you're overthinking it, though. A hot girl is a hot girl, no matter where she's born. Oh, you. Julie leaned... Did I just hear my phone? No, I didn't. Anyways, Julie leaned into my personal space, letting a strand of her hair tickle my face. Don't you think so, producer? Hey, well, I certainly think you're a strong candidate to do well in the idol industry. I wouldn't have selected you as the center otherwise. I don't mean like that. You want to be my darling, don't you? Julie ran her palm against my chest, filling me with both unease and excitement. Julie, you play too much. Don't toy with this boy's heart. He's a fragile boy. I am a fragile boy, Julie. God damn it. The unexpected certainty did have its charms. But alas, I was a responsible producer, and wasn't about to be charmed by my talent so easily. I'm afraid I have a policy against selling used products. You're the worst. Julie jumped back like an irritated cat and looked at me with disdain. Stop messaging me! But anyways, I can't believe you still have a virgin fetish. I'm sorry. I'm sorry? What, you're not satisfied unless you see blood on the first use? What the shit, Japanese herbivore man? I'm not sure where that came from, Julie, but okay. Virgin fetish? I mean, I understand what he's saying, use goods, but, like, you know, like... Julie, I think he's implying that he's not trying to fuck with someone who's fucked a bunch of other guys. Like, someone loose is what he's playing at. Because that makes sense. Your boy thinks the same way. If you're loose, it's kind of a turnoff. Come on now. But that doesn't mean, like, you have to be a pure virgin. But, Julie, you play around too much. Who knows how many guys you fucked? Jesus. Well, her words stung my pride. I knew this was merely a part of her game. Quit saying things which cause big trouble if somewhere else were to hear it. Are you really taking being an idol seriously? Yeah. I shook my head. Somehow that did not inspire confidence at all. Whatever. All big-name talents come with their own set of issues. It was my job to handle them. Anyway, our weekly live is tonight. Tickets to our live are now sold out for the next 3 months. The attendees pay good money to see you tonight. Make sure you take your job seriously and not let our fans down. Alright, I got it, Dad. With that, Julie whipped her hair at me and huffed out of the office. Unbelievable, I can't believe she was acting like that in front of me. It felt like I had become the producer of some hotshot teen idol. You see these kind of bitchy behavior all the time when some kid with a pretty face suddenly hits it big and becomes a pop sensation. Just one lucky break and they get to thinking they own the whole world. Whatever, there wasn't anything I could do about her attitude. While Julie had the support of our fans, managing everyone's personalities was my job. With that, I returned to my work. Oh boy, Julie, what are you gonna do? How are you gonna fuck this up? As the hour of the girls' live approached, the team couldn't help but notice the main heroine of the event noticeably absent. Aki hissed from the corner of the Aki hissed from the corner of the room. I don't know why. I can see her actually hissing though, like she, god damn it. Her twin tails visibly spiking above her head like a pair of lightning rods. Being late to our live, that top bitch sure has some nerve.
She's awfully late, isn't she? I hope nothing's happened to her.
You suppose she's really been kidnapped by a stalker? No way something like that would have happened. She probably just goofed off somewhere and lost track of time. Don't worry about her. I have to watch you, Nemu.
This still is quite worrisome. Shall we contact Producer San? No. There's still quite a bit of time until the live. I'm sure Julie will be here any moment now.
It's unacceptable, the center being late like this. Just goes to show that we can't count on her. And what was that numbskull producer doing, making her the center? I smell corruption, that's what! Wouldn't surprise me at all. Julie really is the top bitch of Starnova after all. I bet she already has Producer San dancing right on the palm of her hand already. She's probably been sleeping with him all this time in exchange for favors. Corruption!
Everyone? It does make sense.
It's just the way the business works. This business is. I heard in America it's totally normal for pop stars to have multiple boyfriends and to sleep with their producer. And in fact, you get even more popular if you act like a slut. Oh, that's the kind of world Julie's from, you know? Think about it.
I see. It truly is frightening. Truly is a frightening world. The American entertainment business. Oh, that's just Aki-chan being Aki-chan. I'm sure Julie's one of us now.
Even if it's not like that, that girl seriously doesn't know how to read the air. She's been full of herself. She's been all full of herself lately. One little success and it goes to her head. You suppose she's gonna take a big fall? It's totally gonna happen, huh? I just hope she doesn't end up taking us down with her. Sasumi frowned in disapproval as the other girls continued to badmouth their center. She finally here? The girls all turned away. My throat! The girls all turned away from each other and pretended to be in the middle of makeup as the door opened and Julie walked through. Sorry I'm late. The girls merely murmured their acknowledgement of Julie's arrival. Producer San, I keep saying Producer San, but Producer says that we sold out tickets for the next 3 months. You guys are just lining up to see me. God damn it, Julie, stop being an ass! Let's go kick ass out there, ladies.
Yeah.
An awkward silence fell as the girls got dressed into their uniforms. Oh boy. Julie, you're being an ass. Stop. After finishing their preparation for the live, Julie returned to face the others. So are we gonna do our usual team huddle or what? Instead, the other girls avoided eye contact. Whatever, since we've got me as the center now, I guess we don't really need to do that anymore. Alright everyone, just be sure to dance properly, okay? It'd be a pain if one of you screwed up and ruined our image. Especially you, Mika. Hey, don't bully my girl! Don't bully Mika! No bully! We're big idols now, so we gotta get even bigger thrills to our fans. Alright, let's roll, Nellas. Okay. With that, the girls got into position backstage. Oh boy. She's being more of a bitch than Aki. I don't like this, Julie. I liked you, but now you're being a bitch! Regardless of their internal emotions, the girls smiled perfectly and ran through their dance routines like wind-up dolls the instant that they hit the stage. Their months of training had paid off, and their bodies spun and gyrated on their own, to the music appearing almost second nature to the fans. Despite their earlier lack of morale, the girls received a euphoric howl of elation after their live. Everyone, did you like our new PV? Julie! 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 Oh God, Aki, your fan turned on you. He's Julie now.
I know. I've got a special announcement for everyone.
At her cue, I walked onto the stage bearing a large trophy in my arms.
With your power, our first PV with Soma has hit over 1 million views on our tube. We received this trophy from our tube, smashing past the 1 million view milestone. But this is just the beginning, you hear? Our goal is 10 million, 100 million.
Amid the crowd cheers, I leaned into Julie and spoke in her ear.
That's not all. Is this?
At my cue, Maria appeared beside Julie with an oversized bouquet of flowers. Congratulations on becoming the center. All the girls repeated their congratulations. Congratulations on becoming the center.
Everyone.
Tears welled up in Julie's eyes.
It's been an incredible ride this past year. When we began this journey, we were just naive girls with big dreams. We had so many setbacks, and at times we thought we'd never make it. But thanks to everyone at Starnova. No, because every one of you out there, we finally managed to arrive at this milestone. I'm counting on each and every one of you. I'm proud to serve as your center. Please take good care of me from now on.
Julie bowed before the audience to rapture applause.
Julie, how you've grown! The center position was always for you, Julie-chan!
Julie! Oh boy, was she faking that or was she real? Julie sat sprawled out on a chair backstage laughing to herself.
Julie, you silly, you bitch! Anyways, those weebs were lapping up everything I said. Holy shit, it's seriously like they're in love with me. But it's only natural, I bet they're all fucking virgin neckbeards anyways. I'm like probably the closest they'll ever get to a pussy like ever. Julie just fucking verbally three-stalked the fucking audience. God damn! Julie, stop! I wonder how much they paid just to lick my toe. What is with the toe licking in this game? Are we gonna end up licking someone's foot by the end of this? This is the second time we mentioned licking a foot. Like, I mean, if that's your thing, go ahead, mate. But if it's gonna happen, let it happen. I'm interested to see who's gonna do it. I wonder how much they pay just to lick my toenail. Gross.
This was unbelievable. I stood in front of Julie, covering up any eyes which may be witnessing the unsightly display before me. Listen here. Is that the way you treat your loving fans?
What?
Don't tell me that you still go online and read what the fans are saying to make yourself feel fuzzy, producer. Fuck what they're saying about me. It's all bull anyways. It's sure as hell not the fans that make the shows go on. It's me, the center. Remember that.
No, Julie, now you've reached that top stardom where you literally are just the top bitch. You are just the bitch now. Like, you're Julie, I'm disappointed. I had so much respect for you for playing the shit out of people earlier, and now all that respect is falling out. Like, you're just being an ass. I'm afraid I might have to use the C word soon. Oh boy, well, maybe bust out that word, Julie. Fucking Japanese, always exporting their women to be bowing and apologizing for every damn thing. You gotta look past the bull and see the world for what it is.
Wait. What it is. Yeah, she said it twice. I rubbed my face in this way. I couldn't believe how much her personality had changed just because she was yeah. Fucking hell. But girls with monstrous backstage personalities were a dime a dozen in this business. In fact, idols had producers precisely for reasons like this.
Anyways, I'm fucking burning up in here. Hey, producer, where's my water? My fucking water!
One more line, Julie. One more line, and I swear to God, I'm using that word.
Alright.
I left Julie to find a bottle of water when I was interrupted by Maria. Wait, producer, we might have a problem here. Problem? What's the matter?
The thing is,
Maria leaned in and whispered in my ear. Ah! There's no way that's possible! The door to the change room automatically locks, you know! Yeah, but... Meanwhile, I heard Julie's shrill cries behind me. Water? Where the hell's my water? This is a big problem, you know? If word gets out... I don't even want to think about what kind of scandal that'll be. Hey, producer, are you even... Hold on a minute, can't you see? It's fucking unbelievable. Maria still kept talking, despite my attention obviously being diverted. You've definitely got to do something about this. What the hell's going on, Maria? I'm scared. And, one more! I'm giving you one last chance! You yell at me again! I swear to God, Julie! Anyways, my mind darted back and forth between the two agitated talents around me. Oh, right, Water! Stop being a fucking... What? Stop! Leave me alone! God damn it! Alright! Jesus! Sorry, I've gotta go. God damn it! I dislike her so much now! Like, Jesus Christ! I had a feeling it'd go to her head, but not like this! She's literally just a fucking bitch now! God damn it! Oh, God! I left Maria and rushed toward the water bottle. I really needed a vacation. It's only been so long and she's already this bad. What the hell happened though, Maria? What is this scandal? I reported to work the following Monday and saw an email from Maria. You definitely better get to the bottom of that incident I brought up after the live. Alright. But even if she insisted, it wasn't like I was a master sleuth. What is the situation? I think someone would break into the girls' changing room, though. Oh. And not only that, but to rummage through their undergarments and leave them on the floor? Who would have done such a thing? Told me it was the backstage area off-limits to anyone but staff members, but the door to the change room had an automatic lock which activated whenever it closed. The only way to unlock the door with the master key was with the master key card, which was the sole possession of myself and the owner of the live house, or by opening the door from the inside. Truly a locked room mystery. Still, this was a possible criminal matter, so I had to take it seriously. Thankfully, it appeared as if none of the girls' possessions had been stolen. The only sign of intrusion into the room is a pair of panties left on the floor, as well as a pair of spats which form the part of the girls' stage uniform designed to hide their undergarments from the eyes of the low-sitting spectators in the front row. On second thought, how could those spats even have been distributed in the room in the first place? If the girls were in the middle of performing the live, wouldn't all 7 of the spats have been in use at the time of the break-in? Just as the thought crossed my mind, I received a bombshell to my gut when I saw the front cover of the morning tabloid. Wardrobe malfunction. Starnova frontal row fans receive special bonus. Under the headline was a blurry black and white photograph of our live, with one glaring anomaly. Julie's safety spats were entirely missing. And not only that, what the hell? Under her skirt, it was blurry, it was grainy, but I knew what that looked like. Her skinny white ass. Skinny white ass was out greeting the fans when it should have been safely hidden under her spats. I shot from my desk and scrambled over to the cabinet storing all of our office's equipment. Fuck! Magnifying glass! Where's the magnifying glass? Oh, let this please just be a misleading photograph. Yes, just trick of the light. Just a bad camera angle. Just a coincidental compression artifact. I dug through the stapler, a hole puncher, a stockpile of pens, a tower of CDs before finally finding magnifying glass. I rushed back over to the tabloid, examining every pixelated dot of the offending photograph. That's her ass. That certainly did look like a butt crack. And those certainly did look like two beautiful round butt cheeks. However, this was obviously merely a huge misunderstanding, because clearly, a reputable agency like Starting Productions would never force a talent to perform commando, and surely an innocent, white, pure flower like Watanabe Julie would never, ever dream of pulling such a stunt. To impugn the dignity of hard-working talent with such irresponsible slander was unthinkable. Yes. All this had to be very logical explanation. Clearly she was just, wearing peach-colored underwear at the time of the live. Of course, such a detail would not be apparent in a photograph taken under low-light setting where everything was grayscale. Or so I could argue in the official press statement. I gulped. Would anyone buy that? Oh, that scared me! I thought it over in my mind precisely 4 seconds before crumbling my face down into the desk. Why did this have to happen? It didn't take long for my despair to swirl into anger. That Watanabe, stripping off not only her safety spat, but also her own panties before the performance. What the hell was she thinking? Was she purposely trying to sabotage us? This had to have been a rule violation, I was sure of it. Oh, when she got here, she was going to get it. Heads were going to roll for this! Right on cue, I heard the door open. My head shot back up as I turned to the door with the look of a hawk. Like, my head snapped to the door like, Julie! It's fucking Mika, though. It's just Mika. I noticed that sweat was dripping down her face and her fingers were trembling with apprehension. Is something the matter? Outside, there's... My body launched from the chair like I had rocket attached to my butt and tore open the window blinds. Shit! The fleet of news vans surrounded the building when had they gotten here? And that wasn't all. 100 reporters stood gathered around the source of the story. The blonde devil herself! I marched out of the office nearly bulldozing over Mika, still petrified herself, and tripped over myself down the stairs.
And here I thought, hey, since this is our big chance, I might as well go big with a bang. You know, impact. Impact is what I was trying to go for.
Listen here, Julie. Listen to Papa Conixis for just a couple seconds. I know you said you never finished school, but there's no way you could possibly be this stupid.
Oh my god! Oh my god! It just hit me that she's kind of a dumb blonde. Oh boy, this is Julie. I want to hit you. Like, I want to smack you because... Why? Why did you... Why did you do this?
Well, at least I'm glad that it seems to have helped out our popularity after all.
I stormed out of the office, my eyes glowing red, and I wrapped my head around Julie's mouth before scooping her up and carrying her back into the office like a mannequin.
Hey! What's the big...
Your comments, producer-son? Producer-son!
It's truly you. Is it true you ordered your talents to wear no undergarments from now?
Is this kind of idol group Starnova going forward? No! We will be issuing an official statement. But later, the girls need their space. I covered my face as the flashes of a million cameras erupted around me. Hey, let me go! Shut up! We're falling back into the office. Producer-son! Producer-son! This is private property, folks. I'm gonna have to ask you to stay off the curb. With that, we retreated back into the safety of our office. I faced Julie with fury on my face. What the hell were you thinking? This fiasco, you've embarrassed the whole team with this stunt! Besides me, Mika was hiding behind the sofa with a blanket over her.
What? I don't really see the big deal.
You can't really see Jack in the live house anyway. It's only a blurry picture of my tush. For crying out loud. It's nothing you haven't already made me do before. Remember those photographs we took at the pool last year? How is this any different? That's buck naked, Julie! There's a difference between a swimsuit and being buck-ass naked underneath. That was a controlled photo shoot. Stuff like this, who knows what could have happened? It's not your place to decide things on your own. So whatever, Dad. Oh, Julie is really... I'm going to release a press statement that all of this was just a misunderstanding. Just a misleading photograph of your colored underwear. And that's the story we're going to stick with, you hear? Yeah. But there will be consequences for this. Our sponsors will want answers, and depending on what they say, let me make one thing clear. You're a pro idol, not a school idol, not an anime idol, a pro idol! This is a job, not a fun hobby. With that, Julie rebelliously flipped her hair and sat down on the sofa. That was seriously all she had to say for herself? I threw up my hands at a loss and began to work on our press statement. Julie, you fucking... Gonna save and do another episode so we don't have to go an hour and a half long. Fuck, Julie! God damn it! Thank you all for watching. If you like this, hit the thumbs up button, save it to your favorites, also share it with your friends. This has been Conixis. This is really making me dislike Julie a whole lot. Like, holy shit. She has literally become the worst character in a matter of days. Jesus! Fucking hell, mate. Nothing about, oh boy. I'm not liking this so far. This is Julie. Ooh. Anyways, I'll see you all in the next one. Goodbye, everyone.